Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am Dr. Nick Doom and welcome to Factorio. Now, one thing I just want to quickly do is say that for regular viewers, this is going to be their first series on the new 0600 time slot format. Whether you're new or not, you might want to, whether you're a regular, or not, you might want to know what that means. It means that there's going to be a longer episodes than what are normally on my channel. We're going to be looking more like at 40 minutes to an hour. But they're not going to be daily like the rest of my content. Now, the reason for this is I'm going to need your guys' help. So the idea is that if I do it so that it's not daily, still going to be, you know, multiple episodes a week, probably aiming for around 2 or 3. 2 is a minimum, I would say. Probably more like going to be 3 a week. So it gives me enough time to have the video go up, enough time for you guys to watch it, and enough time for you guys to comment and tell me if I'm doing things completely stupid. And I'm sat here, oh, for a sec, I'm trying to use the arrow keys to move around. I'm sat here and I'm thinking, well, no, actually, I should be doing something while we're talking. But yeah, basically, I am going to need your guys' help. Now, for the goal for this particular episode, I was hoping, trying to remember what's crafting, E? Yeah, E was crafting, good. I'm hoping to get the basic sort of gathering done. A very basic level, not like fully automated or anything. A temporary power setup, and hopefully some form of getting science done. I have no idea whether this is going to fit into an episode or not, because my history with Factorio is playing the scenarios, which are on my channel, and steam engine, boiler, I'm not looking for that though. I can already build the electric mining drill, but obviously we don't have power. So do I go straight for power and do the electric mining drills? No, because that's going to involve me, you know, gathering too much. Let's go for stone furnaces. Just take normal stone, not even produced stone. And normal burner miners are stone furnace, iron plate, iron gear wheels. Okay, so first things first. Then it appears it is iron. So let's come down here. So I played the. Is it half a rotate? Oh come on, there is a rotate command, I know this. This is why... Yeah, it is half a rotate. Why didn't it seem to do it then? Resume. Ah. Screw it. Place it down. Oh wait, the furnace doesn't matter, does it? That's why. But we do need some fuel to get us started. So let's chop down a few trees. And I also did start a campaign. I can't even remember actually whether I started a freefall campaign, but I remember doing the scenarios. And to be honest, the whole restarting every... Okay, that's close enough. That was half a stack. There we go. So they're going to run. That's going to get me some basic iron. And while we're doing that, let's just quickly chop down a few of these other trees and get something going. Also, how do I see in the, shouldn't I be able to see what that's producing? But I didn't like the whole restarting on a new map every single time. I think it would have probably been better if it would have, just kept giving you the missions on the same map. But this was also when cars could run over trees, which I've been told they can't do anymore, so don't try. Okay, choppy trees. Now, for the basic setup, what I was thinking was along the lines of 5 miners, 3 furnaces, but I didn't think I was going to need just stone. I thought I needed stone brick, but if I need just stone, then I might not be just chucking them straight into a furnace. In fact, I didn't see anything that needed stone brick, and that stopped, so yeah. God, that wood did not last long, did it? I think, actually, we're probably going to have to be looking more at mining. So put half of you up there, and half of you up there. Did I just took the whole thing up there? I did. There we go. So that's half and half again. Actually, I think I just put half of that in, so that's probably going to stop again. Pick up the iron plate, and that should be more than enough to get started on another... Oh no, because that we need a stone furnace, and that means we need stone. How much stone do we need? 5. I'm just going to grab the stone myself. Oh, come on. I hate how slow this seems. I guess, it has to be slow for you to do it. That's why it encourages you to do the automation, but sometimes I sort of wish that you just started with a slightly larger starter pack. No, stay on the same one. I'm going to waste time now. But yeah, I was thinking along the lines of 5 miners, basically 2 on the coal, feeding into each other because we're not going to be burning out. 1 on iron, 1 on copper, 1 on stone, all feeding into a furnace, because I thought I needed stone brick, but apparently that is, that's 6 actually, so that's 1 too many, but I can now build another burner miner drill. Let's close that out, and are you wood? No, you're not wood. Do I have coal? I have coal right up there. Okay, that's good then. Let's just, oh dear. God, that's slow. This is why you don't do coal for a start, I guess. I'm going to get one because I've started. But remind me never, ever, ever to mine coal myself again. Come on, I have a log fire which we put coal in the house. Coal isn't this hard, or it doesn't seem it. Dear God. So I can mine stone quicker. I'm sure that coal is softer than stone. Oh, too far away? Yeah. I think it's sometimes why it lets you place it. I had, even more annoying, I had some wood. But you're making this, really, you can only go to 1. Why can't I seem to take you out? Oh, is it just plopped on the ground? It has, yeah. So I am going to need some more wood. We'll make a box to chuck that in. That's why I was actually talking about 2 miners for the stone, because I was going to put 1 in feeding into the other, which would, let you stack at least a couple of, I think it's a couple of 100. And we're looking for a box. Guess we craft 2. And dump you there. Now the next thing we'll be wanting is to get the stone, the coal. God's sake, this is a terrible first episode. To be honest, I think it's because I've said to myself I'm going to actually start trying to publicise these episodes again. It's something I haven't done for my series for a long while. And I guess I'm sort of, it's almost like making me feel nervous again. Which I know seems stupid, being that I have done this YouTube thing for a couple of years now. But yeah, it actually, to be honest, it's good. I like it. It's a feeling which I remember, and it was good. And why did I do so much? You. Just keep you guys running. Oh, lots and lots and lots. Actually, just, is it to take it all? Alright, 50 odd. We've got more than enough there. So if we look, can I build another burner miner? No, I am missing coal. I mean, not coal, stone, which is what it was saying there by the whole, not being able to build a furnace. So now we want another burner miner. Actually, 2, because I will do the feeding into each other thing. It shouldn't take too long. And these guys are going to make plenty of coal. No, sorry, rotate, not E. Now, of course, these are just temporary setups, and chuck you in there, and that should be enough to keep you guys going for a start. I reckon you're not going to be able to output until you burn off that wood, but that should be reasonably quickly. I should have only really put 1 in, it would have worked better. Okay, so we have not enough. Let's take you out, and let's take you out. That's a start. I think I'm actually feeding these too much, because at the moment I seem to have lots of materials, and I just chucked it all into inside. Yeah. Control left click. Control click. That's 4 and 4 in there. Copper. Do I get the copper set up? Yeah, I think we do need the copper. So let's just do another burner miner and a furnace. As for the copper, when I actually loaded it in the map, guys, I thought this was pollution. I'm like, why am I starting with pollution? You're going to need fuel, but we'll run over there and get to that as soon as we can do. I don't have any fuel on me, so no, actually, let's run over and get the fuel first. Stone isn't that important, and I do have Oh, wait, how close do I have to get to look in the box? 22 isn't a huge number. Oh, yeah, and control click just to take what's in the boxes. Don't have to go into the window, I do remember a little bit. Just took a little bit of you in there. And we'll get over here and get the copper going. Then, actually, it looks like we're in the middle of a desert which is surrounded by lakes, so this should be a very defensible position. I actually had someone suggest to me a seed, so I'm guessing that's what this seed was. Didn't actually have a chance to have a look at it, which is quite possibly a terrible idea. There we go. So you're going to be smelting the copper. They do have a limited amount of storage themselves, although it's probably going to be better to moving them onto a, a box, or at least a box. I was going to say maybe a proper belt. So, but basic gathering done. Now, temporary power. Okay, if I did that in 10 minutes anyway, this goal was probably a little bit too shy, so we might actually end up making these less temporary and more permanent. Would that be enough room for like a full-on power setup? If we ignore that copper, most likely. So let's see, for a basic power setup we need oil pump, which means we need copper. So let's... I still haven't quite got the hang of getting to control and clicking. Yeah, you should have fuel, you're feeding each other. And picking stuff up like my pinky. My little finger should be going down there and just tapping the control, but I don't do that often. Especially through when I'm playing games on YouTube, I try my best to do everything with the mouse, because this is what you guys can see, but yeah, it's just not the... there we go, 26, that should be more than enough. You are powering away, and dump you in there. So now we're looking for one offshore pump. I think we'll go down 2 boilers for a start and 1 steam engine. Should be enough to power it to full power. I think it's a 1.3 boilers per steam engine. So, and 13 boilers to a offshore pump. This is only just a quick temporary one, and I'm not that fussed about it. 1, 2, steam engine. Oh, good, I haven't just blocked myself in. I thought I had them for a second. Half a stack, please, and half a stack, please. So you're going to be powered up, but now... Okay, so basic power. Yeah, and that was less than 5 minutes again, so... Okay, my goals were a little bit underwhelming, and we'll probably have to stretch these out, but... After basic power, I was thinking about just getting a very quick sciencey setup so that I can get some of the very basic research done. Like turrets, because I expect the biters to come and kill me, and I don't like the biters, so I want them dead. You need some more fuel, and while we're running by, I've got to get into the habit of picking these up until we have them fully automated. So let's just keep picking... Actually, that's probably more than enough stone. I might even want to stop or change that to start making stone wall. Because it looks like I'm going to be able to enclose our area in quite nicely. And really, I only got 5 copper plate out of that. Did I really put that little amount of fuel in? Is that enough to at least start making the science lab? It is. Good. And when I said very basic, I was expecting to have boxes and inserters, that feed into each other. You've run out of coal. Actually, how much do we have in here? Can I hover over and find out? I probably can if I'm not running. There's another 90. Okay, what I'm going to do is tear you up. We're going to build another furnace. Dump it down where the box was, and half of you, half of you. I'm going to start making some stone bricks again. There should be storage in the furnace. Okay, so you are working. It was I saw it stop, and I'm like, oh crap. But there should be storage in the furnace now. you're going to be dumped down here, which means I do actually now have to pick science and long-handed inserters for a more permanent like smelting setup are sort of required in my ideas, so that's probably going to be it. Then again, splitters, optics, solar energy? Oh, allows the tech. Yeah, sorry. Basically, optics just gives you light at the moment. Okay, well, I'm going to research for the long-handed inserters. Now, you're going to need power. Do I have wood? I don't have wood. And I've killed every tree within a good radius already, so I'm going to have to wander out to the other side of this lake. Just to get a few, little poles. So I really shouldn't have been burning the... Do I have a tool? Iron stick. Repair pack. Iron axe. No. That's better. That's more like I remember it. Sorry if you guys was like just screaming at the at me there, because I was doing that so freaking stupid. Oh god, yeah, like a couple of swings, like maybe like one swing per wood resource is a lot better. Why the hell didn't I switch to this earlier? That should be enough wood. And now we want some electrical poles. Are they in logistics? Yeah, they are. So try and get me 5 of them. Or I think that was basically building max. So I'm going to have to go around the lake a little. Because of where I built that, I wasn't the cleverest place. It was sort of meant to be out of the way. Get a little bit closer. Zoom in a bit so I can actually see. What's stopping you from being built there? Oh, out of reach again. And now I didn't build you close enough. You come down here. And the science! Sorry, X to let go of things, isn't it? No. Put it back down there. I'm sure there's a shortcut command for that as well. Now, red science packs are an intermediary. They need copper and iron gear wheels. So I'm going to need a 1 factory. Wait, I don't have them yet? Okay, actually then, what we want to be doing is give a research. So, automation gives me the assembly machine. That's fine, yeah. So to start off with, I'm just going to need to run around, pick things up. You guys have stopped working, so I'm guessing that means you was full. Oh, one of you was full. Shouldn't you, like, one of you have kept working then? Pick up the bricks. I want that just probably feeding straight into making wool, but for the time being, I know bricks are good for electric furnaces. I'm thinking that's where I got the confusion from anyway. Yeah, my memory of the game isn't brilliant, and my ability to play it from the start wasn't the best, so yeah, they're all still running. I do like at night that I can see that they're all running, apart from you. Because the miners don't make any noise, apparently. I've been light. How many red science packs am I going to need? 10. Okay, so it's not that many. So if we go to build intermediaries and do 10. Actually, they take a while. So I am going to want to move on straight to another setup once we have that. Making them more automatically. I think my original idea was just to have boxes feeding it in. So actually we can do that for the copper now. Because that's going to be a regular inserter. So let's go up and pick up some more copper. I didn't feel like this was like that far away, but now the more and more that I have to run back and forth, the more and more I'm thinking, God, these piles are so far away. Pick up some more coal. I'm thinking we're getting close to the point now where I'm going to be able to just dump stacks into them. So basically they'll go forever. Okay, we've got the science packs done, so we want them fed in. That should be enough, and we're actually using power for the first time. Are you ticking through? You are. Good. Now you're going to want one box there and an inserter. Can I build inserters yet? I can. Don't want a burner inserter, just a regular inserter, please. Because we have power around here, so we might as well use it. And you're going to be rotated. I think that's the correct direction. It looks like it. And let's, for the time being, dump all my copper in that box. Oh no, wait, what am I doing? I have to construct them and feed them in, yep. So I do have to wait for that science to finish. God, so, let's see, one factory here making the reds, one factory here making, with, you know, copper being fed in, and one factory here making the... Well, let's start another 10 going, because I'm guessing the next... I don't want to change it, because I believe you lose your progress. But I believe the next tech is probably only going to take 10 as well. But this is the start. Actually, I'm just going to have a quick run round and see how enclosed we are. Because there's some nice choke points here. Actually, this lake, I was thinking this lake was on the outside, but it looks like that was going to be integral, because this big lake here is going to be a lovely border, and I've just ran into the lake. A lovely, very safe border. Yeah, we're not going to be attacked from many directions. Electronics would take 30, and would give me a smart inserter. For the time being, that's not something I need. Splitters and fast inserters. Actually takes 20. Yeah, let's go splitters and fast inserters. And crap, yeah, I don't want to go too far away from my base. So, we know that, like, if I build a wall, let's see, sort of like, maybe just under that coal. I think there's a little gap there that I'm going to have to plug, a little gap there, I'm going to plug up here and there. Then all this is going to be enclosed, and I think that's going to be a good start for us. Now, I might as well pick up a copper while I'm over here. Come on. Yeah, copper, lovely. We'll go down and get the iron. You've run out of fuel, but stone bricks aren't as big a thing as yet. To be honest, iron logistics poles are going to... not logistics. Iron... electric poles, that's what I'm looking for, are going to be a big thing, because... Factory. One... Okay, build 5. I didn't really need 5. And actually, no, because the way you're going about that is going to take an age, isn't it? So, 1, 2. Yeah, you built. You was overbuilding each part that you needed, because you don't build it. The automated building thing, like, builds everything it needs of that type and then moves on to the next one. We've got our 2 automated assemblers, so let's just drop you down 1. Drop you down 1. Going to need another inserter. And another... Oh, I've got 2 boxes. That's perfect. Actually, I'm going to need another inserter, because I need to get the red things in there as well. So I rotate you round. I think that's the right way. You're going to go that way, and you're going to go... I need another inserter. Factorio Rule 1, it appears. Always build more than what you was expecting. And that'd be a box there and there. You are going to take iron. And you're going to produce iron gear wheels. You're going to produce red science, which means you're going to take copper. And I just need to power it up now. If I come down this side, there and here. Are you going to work? I really wish I knew what the thing was so I could see inside the buildings. V. Cannot disconnect rolling, so it's definitely not V. I can say that for certain. But this does appear to be working, so we are actually building, and I actually constructed some science packs anyway, so let's get them a kickstart, and this should now only run when it needs to. We're starting to run out of fuel in our burner places, so let's quickly grab them. So that was actually... that was the plan for the episode, and I think we're only about halfway through, so let's try and start making things a little bit more... Oh, I forgot to grab the coal, didn't I? A little bit more permanent. That's a control Click. I remember there was a way of cleaning that bar, and I completely forgot how to do it. Yeah, and we've definitely got enough now that I can just start putting in full stacks into these things and get them running. I'll keep them running for longer. Oh, you were still running. Hey, wait, I can see in the boxes now. Wait, what did I press to do that? I pressed something by accident and it's done what I've been trying to get it to do. That's just dumb. Oh, crap. While I'm there, pick up the bloody... Am I close enough? Yeah. Pick up a copper plate while you're there, you idiot. But we now have a very, very basic science output. Now, one of the reasons why I was hoping for, you know, that to be the episode, you know, that to have taken me all that time was, well, then I was thinking that you guys would be able to tell me how to do better setups. Still probably going to be a thing. But for the time being, we have transport belt, don't we? Yeah, we have some very limited amounts of transport belt. Probably want to swap over to the electric miner drills, which means I'm going to need a crap ton more copper. I think we're going to be okay to swap over to them. Actually, no, I don't want to do that until we get to, you know, having proper transport belt systems and stuff like that with everything coming off. You're nicely working. Lots of resources. God, that map's already looking quite polluted. Can I see any biter bases yet? Because I think these guys are just oil. Actually, yeah, I hadn't noticed that. We've got everything in our little area as well, our little enclosed area. So that should be good for us. But, next. I think next is going to have to be to ramp up production. Which, with what we've got here, we can get 2 electric miner drills. I think we do that, we get a... I'm going to leave what's set up already there. Because it is making, you know, some basic stuff for us. It's... Oh, crap, the pumps have run out of coal, which probably means we're going to be not working at 100% efficiency. But then again, I had 2 of them, and one of them would have probably have been enough. In fact, if I click on you... We are production consumption. I think that's the good way round. I can't quite remember. I think consumption should be like full and production should be... Dump you in there and... Dump you in there. Maybe automate the... I was thinking about automating the iron first, but I think no, we automate the coal first. And I get a proper power thing. Because as I said, I roughly know the numbers already for the power. And I reckon I'm just going to build it sort of up here. So let's see, for 1 offshore pump, we'll need 13 boilers. Which I don't have enough for. What are we missing for the boilers then? We're missing pipe, which means we're missing steel. Come down here. So yeah, basically we're missing the thing which I said that we was going to do before. 36. I might be going a bit too big for a start, to be honest, but... Boilers... 510, that'd be 15, I think. It's more... yeah, it's going to be 14, because there's already 4 produced. So some boilers. I'm going to need some actual pipe as well. So, are you an intermediary? You are. Let's build one... I'd like to build another one of you, so I need more iron plate. A couple of the, you know, ground to pipe, because... pipe to ground, because... I would love to be able to walk over pipe. I remember that being a problem. I don't particularly want it to be a problem. Logistics 2 is faster belts, not needed at the moment. Optics lights, probably good for you guys at the YouTube, so we'll be able to see. But turrets, I'm thinking. We haven't needed steel yet. Although a steel axe, you know, improvement again would be nice. Tool belt, add a second quick bar. So that's more stuff down here, I think. Insert a stack size bonus. This doesn't work from transport belts, but if you're feeding it directly in like the sciences here, then that works, I think. Let's see. No. Just general guns. Because I think a submachine gun, yeah. Defense. Or armor. Now let's research for military tech. I'll get the military and then the... Stop using the numpads. Not the numpads, the directional buttons. It's W, A, S, and D to move. You are 75, 20. Yeah, so you guys should be kept going. We've got 2 pieces of pipe to ground, which I think, you know, 1 entrance, 1 exit, and let's get some regular pipe. We have the burners, and then it'll just be the steam engine, which if I want 10, I need a crap ton more iron for. Iron gearing wheels are 2 iron, so that's really like 10 iron. It's more than that, actually. Each one seems to be like 20. So I'm going to need 200 iron. But then this power should have me sorted for a very, very long time. Really, that only got me 15. I'm really tempted to sort of like do a temporary ramp up of the iron production because building 1 of you at a time just isn't going to cut it, is it? Stone brick. So yeah, more I did say this episode, you know, was going to be a temporary setup, and it looks like that's exactly what we're getting. Why didn't you price? And a little bit of belt. More iron, of course, which is why we're working on this. Iron, iron, iron. I think we should be able to run 4 furnaces. God, and I can't draw a straight line, apparently. I've just thought I never actually checked to see if this is recording properly. So that could be annoying. I mean, starting all over again. 4 furnaces is exactly what I thought it was going to take, or need, or be able to use. Let's just start off by... That means I need more belt, which means I need more iron. Yeah, this is a terrible furnace setup, I know that, but I'm hoping... Okay, we've got another science. Science is actually going a lot quicker than I expected. And then again, it is all really smart. I mean, if you look like in here, we're starting up reading like 200, 300, and this is of the other packs as well. But let's try and get some armor. I know I'm not building any of this that I'm saying, you know, let's get, but... And then have you go down that way. Oh, and you kidding me? I'm still short. Let's see if I put the wooden box. Yeah, I need a long-handed insert. I'm not going to bother with that. The box is going to go here. I'm going to pick up the iron, build 1 more transport belt. I can only afford to do 2. Oh, it gives you 2 each time. There we go, and you look a bit far spaced out. You are. Damn it! I sort of almost wish that the grid was there all the time. I know it would, like, ruin the aesthetic of the game, but... 1, 2. There we go, and then you need to be picked up and placed again. There. I now need inserters, which means I need more iron. Let's get 1 of these set up, though. And then I'm thinking, you know, it's going to at least be working. So you and you. You're going to need coal, which I don't have, so let's go pick some up. Been working for a while, so I'm hoping that they'll be good chunks of coal. 1,500. I don't get why one seems to be going twice as fast as the other. You do have coal in you, don't you? Do, good, yeah. Pick up a copper as well while I'm running around like an idiot. There we go. Yeah, plenty of copper. Come back down here, and actually while I'm running around, do I have small electrical poles? Yeah, let's build a few more of them. So I've just realised I'm building this, you know, on a needs power basis, so not a terrible idea. Got them placed. I remember being told when doing the other thing that I can just run like this and it'll place them. Oh yeah, that is lovely. So, oh, you're kidding me? It's gonna have to need them on both sides. Not the prettiest of makings, but you're gonna need to be there actually. Yeah, that's terrible, but it's gonna start working. Oh no, you need power down here too. Okay, so that's gonna up our iron ore production a hell of a lot. You need coal. Come out of there. It's very shortcut key just to drop what I'm holding. Get close. Get close to this. You need fuel. And really, I've used up. I thought I picked up a couple of hundred fuel. Need more iron for inserters. Control. Take you. Yeah, 5 inserters, please. Just going to need lots and lots and lots of you. Also, guys, let me know how the audio levels are. I don't know whether the music's going to be too quiet, because I just noticed when I got to the minor things there, that was quite loud. You're going into there. You are too far away. Going into that. You want to be up here, because that's where the power is. And I need 2 more, which means I'm going to need some iron. Control and iron there. 9 plate, 12 plate. I'm pressing control when I'm grabbing them. That's why I'm not taking everything. There's 2 in there. Press control plus 1. Oh no, it's giving me them. Yeah, it's control click. You need. Let's just put half in there for you now and half in there for now. So these guys are going to be working. I'm going to septuple my iron production, and it still won't seem enough, will it? It's also terribly laid out, which I'm sure a few of you are going to point out to me, but I don't want to use a wood. I don't want to use a wood. Let's come down here, take out half of you, and put you in the one at the top. There we go. So they're all running. That's going to be a lot more iron, and that should let me actually get enough iron to work on production. And are you backing up? They're grabbing from the near side first. And it seems to me that I could probably got away with just for 1. So really, can you work by yourself? Can you work 4 of these? I'm going to pick you up. So I'm just curious whether, you know, it is. I thought it was 1 electric miner to 2 furnaces, but if it's 1 electric miner to 4, that's a need to know thing. I'm going to leave this running because, you know, I keep looking at the number in brackets and it's telling me how many I've got instead of looking at the number that I'm picking up. That's why it was 250s over here, wasn't it? Because 50, 100. 25 each, yes. God, I'm an idiot. Now, let's see. We wanted 10 steam engines. I currently have 1. I can build 4. And basically, I'm short on iron again. Now, I don't need to build. Really shouldn't be looking at building this that big, but it's something that I'm reasonably certain. Okay, with the backlog, I don't think that one of these is powering 4. I mean, they don't seem to have stopped, but I think the ones at the top are actually having to use a backlog. We'll see whether the 3rd one manages to pick anything up. So let's see, number 2 picks one up, number 1 picks one up, number 2 picks one up, number 1 picks one up. Yeah, so no, yeah, it is 2 furnaces to 1. So let's plot that down again. I know the belts, you know, these are never going to be picked up at all, but It does for me. So now it should be number 1, number 3, number 3, but now to number 4. Okay, yeah, so that is working good. And actually just keep picking up. Picking up. Good, good, good. How many? No, another 6. So 5 there, and actually that 5, so that's 10. So that's perfect. I can actually now build that power setup. And I'm thinking just straight up here, you know, then hopefully, yeah, I'm not going to need to be over here that much, so you're going to be placed like that. Can I put the iron pipe? Did I not build any iron pipe at all? Oh, I did, but then of course it's an ingredient for the other things that I was building, so I've used it, haven't I? Yeah. Have I got enough room to fit that in there? In 10 of you, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And how big is one of these full-on grids? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. The grids are 32 by 32, so a lovely binary number there. Which means I'm going to need like 2 full things for that. Yeah, so we're not going to have room. Okay, that's good to know though. Because now, we'll pick you up and we're going to place you here. And try to build it sort of there instead, you know, just that little bit further over. Yeah, I think even if we went straight up, we'd be fine. But let's go 1, 2, and up like that. We want 13 boilers. So I want to keep one of you aside. Wait, shouldn't I have been building the coal to feed this system first? Let's go ground to pipe. That didn't place like I thought it was going to. So I'll have to rotate it around first. I expected that it'd, you know, sort of auto-rotate. Place, and then there we go. Put you back in the hand, please. Steam engines. God, get out of the way. There's like no trees, and then there's obviously has to be one exactly where I'm trying to work. Steam engine. That was 9, wasn't it? I heard. Or did that actually place? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh no, that's all 10. Good. If you're running up like here, and I'm obviously going to be building further ones that way, then I'm going to need... Burner inserters is a lot more iron. Has my auto-crafting stopped? My own... Science even. It has. Why has it stopped? Because you don't have enough iron. Okay. Damn it. Should have seen that earlier. Control click. Control click. Dump at least another 40 into here and keep that working. I wonder how long that's not been working there. I almost wish there was a little alarm that said, yo, quick, I've stopped. Let's stack. There we go. Quick, I've stopped. You're an idiot. Please, please feed me. But the burner inserters, I'm going to need 13-ish, so let's build 15 just because it's a simple number. Gonna need more transport belt, which means I need more iron. And you don't always seem to be working, so I'm wondering whether that's a limit to it. You all seem to be working and not complaining. Maybe pick up steel production, or no, bullet damage. I haven't had to shoot anything yet. Bullet shooting speed. But I want to be able to defend myself, because at the moment, we haven't found any biters. Oh, and actually, you guys can let me know. I was told in a previous series that I was wrong to build the radars, because the map only has, you know, what's there. So if I don't explore, then there's less room for the biters to appear, and you won't be attacked. I mean, this is a completely standard settings map, so I am going to be attacked by the biters and everything like that. But someone's told me if I don't explore, that basically I won't, because there won't be room for them. At least in the early game. That sounds really like it shouldn't be true. You can't quite keep up. Actually, can I build one fast inserter? I'm going to swap you out for a fast inserter because, you know, this isn't producing. That's not producing because, you know, it's not always getting coal. Like, look there, it's not coal, iron ore, it's run out. And this isn't producing because, you know, it's got nowhere to place it. We'll swap you out for a fast inserter, and now... Yeah, there's literally one spot where that can place it. I should have had the belt run on that little one longer. But that's working. The burner inserters are built. So let's place them down. They're going to need coal as well. A little bit closer, please. A little bit closer, please. Wait, how did I place that one? Oh, because I walked up. Yeah, I was going to say, how did I place that one there when I can't now place them ones? We're going to need a crap ton of belt, so... I would have put it into like a larger stack, you know, like just build maximum, but I like the idea of doing 555 because... so let's see, the coal is going to come in somewhere along here. And then we'll have it rotate and come down here. Really? I've run out of all the ones that I built already. Oh no, I'm just out of out of range again. Why do I always forget that? Sometimes I forget that I actually have like a little dude and I'm not just... Should be fine there. And I'm not just, you know, like playing this as sort of like an omnipotent god. Let's see. Coal production... Actually, because at the moment I'm, you know, not got this all like a fuel-fed network, I am going to be 500 miles. If you haven't already, check out my All I Want for Christmas video. That's a possibility to force me to sing that. I am going to want to be storing some coal as well, because I'm going to be swapping over to, you know, using this instead. I need copper and I need steel. Obviously, I want these working off a burner of electric mining drills instead. So let's get the steel, and that should be a lot more than what I was previously picking up, 160. Yeah, good. Copper's still working over here. Actually, copper's not working over here. Was it just that he was full? Yes. Okay, I'm not actually picking up all the things. You fill up. So what is it just to pick up everything? I just... Now right clicking on the building does that. +2, +1. I guess it's +1. You've been doing it for a while, so if I do half and half and half and half and half and half and half, then you'll, you know, see the number going down. Yeah. So what is it to pick up everything? I know how to pick up half, I guess, of what's in these boxes. But not how to pick up what's in the boxes completely. But let's start with... Yeah, I only really wanted 2 of you, but I guess we'll build... I guess we'll build 5. I don't want to fuel them until we get to Come on, hurry up. This is why I don't like building them in chunk. It looks a lot better, you know, it's a lot tidier building like a number of them down here at once, but building one, then one, then one, and one, when you're waiting on it, I feel it's, you know, more important just to have them chucked down. Belt, that's sort of like a guide timer. I'm not really sticking to it. I'm going to get this working in this episode. Now, I set a goal, and we will at least try to stick to it. So, something like that. I'm trying to make sure that we're getting all of it. There's not much left, actually, of this. Actually, I say I set a goal. We beat that goal, but then I set another one mid-episode, didn't I? For God's sake, I can't draw a straight line. No, no. Yeah, just dismantle. Don't mind, don't mind. Mining takes ages for coal, for some reason. There we go. So that's going to be that. You're going to need electricity. Something like there. Is there anything that increases the range that I can build at? Not perfect for the time, but it'll do for the time being. Should be connecting all of you up. Really, I ran out of poles? Damn it. Intermediaries. More poles, please. Can I just get the one built? Thank you. Okay, that didn't actually connect. They're all connected to an electric grid. Not that it's actually connected to anything that works, but now I can come here and place these down and connect them up to this grid. There we go. So them electric miners should start working. They are. I'm going to need to manually put one coal in each of these, though. One. How do I put one in? Control? No. Ah, yeah, there we go. Can I do it from this view? Screw it. It's going to be way too many, but it's working. More coal. Now what these should do is power themselves first, then power up the boilers. Yeah, and they're starting to power up the boilers, which should mean that you guys should start getting water. And the water temperature is already at 100 because the demand isn't really there, so they're not going to be working on that. But yeah, okay. So we managed to get, in this episode, some very basic resource gathering. We got a very basic power setup, which ran out of game. We got the very basics of science, which... Are you still progressing? Looks like you're doing the shiny. Yeah, you are still going good. We got the very basics of science done. I would like to have that, better automated, but for the time being, that seems to be working fine. We then upgraded our iron production, which doesn't actually look like that the miners are enough, and the iron production is still temporary. That is a terrible setup. I'm still going to have to fuel it and everything like that, but we didn't really have fuel until then. So I think what we're going to end up doing is ramping up the fuel. We have splitters, don't we? Yeah, we have splitters, so we're going to be able to send it over. And maybe build a start of a smelting area somewhere. Well, we have this line of the iron already, and it's the iron which we're needing more of at the moment. Copper is still reasonably met with just this one little thing. I know later on in the game that's not going to be the case, but at the moment, copper, we have plenty of copper. It was iron that we were struggling with. So let's maybe consider building a nice iron smelting area here. There's science, but to be honest, guys, I really don't know where to go with it. So let me know in the comments. Let me know how terrible a system I have built, how overproduced, you know, power I have for now, or anything like that. It's looking like this one arm is actually keeping more than up, so you might fill up. I don't really need you full, so let's say limit you to 100 to 2 stacks. Yeah, that'll do good, and then this belt will fill up. Yeah, oh, God's sake, I've said so many times. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, I've said too many times. Half a sentence, Anyway, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, as always, I would like to thank you for watching, but unfortunately, I can't even do my exit. As I said, guys, you know, I'm not used to, thinking that I'm actually going to be publicising this. You know, so far it's just sort of like being, or recently anyway, it's just sort of like being, you know, letting people see it. So if you are somebody that's either had a message from me or, you know, found it on the forum or something, let me know. Because if it works and if it's not, like, completely obnoxious the way that I'm doing it, I will probably continue. But it'd be nice to know. So as always, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you for watching, but unfortunately I'm going to have to say goodbye. I got it right! Goodbye.